right here, and then we'll go there next.
Anthony, JRS.com. You guys are in the midst of a dominant streak in the second half when you have the lead at halftime. Can you talk about what goes into that? Is it what the coach instructs you at halftime, or is it just something you guys are building up and beating teams down over the course of 90 minutes?
During halftime, coach talks to us, and it's really just we go into the second half just like the first half. We want to start the half strong, like every game, and we want to just input our style into the game and not try to get focused on, where we have a lead. Let's keep this lead, or if we're down, we try to push. We just play the style we always have been playing all year, and we just try to keep that dominant style of soccer that coaches has implemented into all of us. And so that's just the mindset we go into every half.
Go right here.
Jack Reavers from UCSB. For the players, what's the experience of being here last year? How is that going to help you with this year's Final Four?
It's good that last year we got that out of the way. I mean, last year a lot of people had nerves come into this. Wow, we're going to be on ESPN and whatnot, and the media. But this year, it seems like more people are more experienced with the situation, and it's another game that we're going into. It's not really this big hype that we're going to be on national TV. It's more of we're getting ready for this game against Michigan, and I think that's the main focus right now. Our heads are right now.
We'll go over here. Lucia?
Yeah, Michelle Bogan from BSB.com. Coach Porter and Michael, if you guys could both comment on this. How different do you think Michigan is? Obviously, you guys beat them pretty handily. They said that was a wake-up call for them, especially in how they defended both team-wise and individually. Can you just talk about how you think that matchup is possibly going to be different for you?
Well, they've played 9 games since that game, and so I would hope that they're a different team after playing 9 games. I know that we're a different team as well, and I think they are better, and I know that we are better. We've had some wins. We've won 7 in a row. We had a loss, which I think, in all honesty, you touched on it, that was something that needed to happen. We had gone 40 games without truly losing, and that gives you a lot of confidence. That gives you a lot of belief. But I think when you start to win that much, you maybe slip. You start to lose your edge, and you start to feel like you're bulletproof. And in this sport, you got to show up, and you got to perform. No matter who you're playing against, if you don't do that, you have a chance to lose. And I think looking back, that was the best thing that happened. And we haven't looked back since that loss. And so they've had obviously 9 wins. And so I don't know that that game plays too much into this game, in all honesty. They were a very good team then. Going into that game, we were respectful of them and aware of their talents, and they were a good team. And they're still a good team. And so I don't know that they're that much different. They made a few personnel changes. They've certainly grown in those 9 games. But, I think they're still a good team like they were the first time we played them. And, we're obviously a good team as well. So, comes down to, again, this day. Comes down to tomorrow. Comes down to this game. And the past game, really, for our players and in my approach, doesn't change whatsoever. And I don't think it makes it any easier. And I don't think it makes it any harder either. I think it is what it is. We got to show up and we got to perform. And at this stage, everybody you play is going to be good. And the margin for error is slim. And it's going to come down to who makes plays and performs individually and collectively over the course of 90 minutes. The team that does that at this stage will win the game.